So now I'm going to go through challenge 15. So the question is to ask the user to enter their favorite color if they enter red in all small letters, red in all capitals, or red with a capital R to display the message I like red too. Otherwise display the message I don't like whatever color they put in, I prefer red. So the logic diagram, much the same again. We're going to ask the user to input a favorite color. We have to check if the color is red with 3 different types of spellings, and if it is, we want to display I like red too. If it isn't, we're going to display I don't like whatever color they put in, I prefer red. So we're going to start this one similar to the other ones by declaring a variable. So the variable is something that can change, and this time instead of a number it's going to be text. So we're going to name that variable first, and I'm going to name it color. I'm going to say the color is equal to str. So instead of putting in int, that we used to put in for numbers, we're putting in str, which is for text, and that means string. So if you think of it like a string of letters to make a word. So we're going to open our brackets, and we're going to say that's an input. Open our brackets, sorry, my T, and open a quotation mark. So we want to ask the user, what is your favorite color? So we need to close the brackets again there. So that's that first line complete. So our variable color is equal to an input from the user, and that input is text. So then we want to ask it if, and we want to ask it if that is equal to red, like they were saying in the question. So if color is equal to, so now you'll see I use 2 equal to signs, and that means exactly, basically. So if it's exactly what I'm typing, so that means capital letters and everything, then we're going to give it a certain answer. So if it is exactly red with capitals, or color is exactly capital R small ed, or color is exactly small red, and then semicolon, because that's the end of that if. So that's all we wanted to check. What we wanted to do then is to say I like red too. So we wanted to print, open our brackets, open quotation marks, I like red too, and close quotation mark, close bracket. So that's if the color that the user put in is red, it'll say I like red too. And then we want to go back now. So when you go to the next line, press backspace to go to the start of the line, and we want to say else. So otherwise, if it's not red, we wanted to say print I don't like, and then this is where we have to take the color that the user put in and put it into this line of text. So we wanted to say I don't like, so we put that into quotation marks, and that's never going to change. And then comma space. Now we want to put in the color that the user typed in, and that's going to change for every user. So we want to type in color as it is without quotation marks, and that means it'll go back to the start of the code and find what the user put in here for color and use that. So I don't like color, comma space, start the quotation marks again, and now in the quotation marks I'm going to put in a comma and a space because I want that in the sentence it prints out. And I want to say I prefer red. Then I want to end that quotation marks, put a bracket at the end of the line, and that should be that code finished. So we can run that now just to see does it work. What is your favorite color? I'm going to say red and all small. I like red too. So if I run that again and I type in green, it says I don't like green, I prefer red. Okay, so it's taken my input, which is this color variable, and it's putting it in here into the sentence. So I don't like color. It's putting in whatever I typed in. Okay.